You start by getting liquored up and sharpening your blade. And if you want the same, it had the same. It's so damn fun. Oh, I have all my fingers. The knife goes chop, chop, chop. When I miss the faces in between my fingers will come off. Chop, 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 chop. I'm picking up the speed. And if I miss my fingers, then my knife will surely bleed. Boom. The nighttime activities.
No need to be shy now.
Are you telling me we should kiss?
See you again.
Seeing you two face off. If you need a drink, I'd be happy to fill up your cup. Back on the clock, huh? You certainly are a hard worker. Yeah, well, this request came from Jack, and I don't mind hustling for him. I respect that. If you'd like, I can help you along since I know little of the cheating duo. I believe the names were Samson and Richie, and seen them around these parts before last week, but they certainly made an impression. As soon as they walked through my doors, they challenged Hallie to a round of gambling. It was a close match, but she lost. They beat Hallie? Well, those guys must have been pros. I'm not so sure. Had Hallie been serious from the start, things would have ended up very differently. I'm glad you jumped in here, Lucis. You see that guy fucking getting it in the background? Look at him go! Oh. So as your the chat is going right over him, but like he's grooving and moving just by himself in front of the fucking the jukebox. It looks like he's having a seizure. Okay. Yeah, no, for sure. What does he look like not fast forward? I guess that's the... he still looks a little drunkenly, his dancing is a little less erratic, but it's still not great. God, this game is funny as hell. I feel like a man who has not laughed in 10 years playing, hearing a joke. Yes, we met him. So we met him, what's his face? I can't even remember his name now because we've only seen him in the one where we had the fight and then the fight got broken up and now it's nighttime. So I'm sure we're going to be fully back into it. A loss is a loss, though. Hallie blames herself for underestimating their abilities, so they pulled one over on her, huh? Didn't the same thing happen to one of Jack's old buddies? Oh, you heard about that, did you? You're well researched. Also, super love that Jack, this gambler that we've heard about forever, since... When's the first time that he's mentioned? Is it in Skies 1? Sky 2, okay. He's just like, it's so, I don't know, it's just so interesting that he just gets to, yeah. As a book series that can be collected in Trails in the Sky SC and Trails of Cold Steel 2. So yeah, you can get both of them. Gambler Jack 2 appears in Trails, yeah, okay. Which I remember flipping through them really quickly. I definitely didn't read through all of them, but I love that characters are just getting books written about them. They are not getting residuals from them at all. You imagine just like meeting some guy, writing an entire book series about him, not including him in like the publishing or the payment plan for his rights. They're using his name and his friend's name. I would be That's like when we're like, oh yeah, there's like a book that this girl reminded like of this place, and she thinks it's about you guys, and she's like, Hallie's like, huh? Never heard of it. It's like, and then 3 and 9, they both had a full book series written about them. Rude. Oh, you heard about that, did you? You're well researched. Person in question is very much ashamed about that. And so is Hallie, for that matter. She's really beating herself up over this. You get why her pride's been wounded. Anyhow, Samson and Richie showed their true colors after the match. As I recall, the two of them ran around yelling, "We kicked Hallie's ass, and I bet Jack's too scared to take us on." Or they were repeating that ad nauseum in the other gambling joints around Langport. That's about all I know on my end. I don't have anything on A, sorry to say. Don't be sorry. You've already been a huge help. I can get the rest of what I need on my own. Jack and Allie's reputations are on the line, so I'll get this settled on the double. I appreciate that. Best of luck, man. Thanks. I need to find the people who are in the know about Langport's underground scene and question them. Guess I can check out Dr. Longkai's place first since it's nearby. Yes, that's what they had mentioned, and then it's like, I still give me some residuals. Rude. I mean, it's not like there isn't historical precedent. Okay, hold on. Let's see if there is historical precedent. Unauthorized biographies through history. Sometimes called a kiss and tell or a tell-all, is a biography written about without the subject's permission or input. The term is usually restricted to biographies written within the subject's lifetime or shortly after their death. As such, it is not applied to biographies of historical figures written long after their deaths. Oh, is there a... I'm sure you'll let me know here in like 2 seconds. Was it in an interview or what happened? I want to see what's I want to. I just want like an example. No, I suppose I don't even think about that. Like Justin Bieber, Taylor Swift, they all had unauthorized biographies. I suppose that would be a similar scenario where fucking like, I mean, now we've got fucking all the AI autobiographies that are, or not autobiographies, biographies. You can't have an unauthorized autobiography. That doesn't make any sense. I wrote it myself, but I wasn't involved in it at all. An interview that was shown before or after the game announced that they said their first step into the auto was the 2018 game. Saying something is your first and saying something is your only are two different. Yeah, in 2018, I don't know if people know this, but 2018 was almost 10 years ago. Like, they have a lot of time to have played through everything else, reading the comics. You know, they will require you, and they will ask that you have internal logic when it comes to the games. And like, what if they just watched playthroughs of every game and paid attention? You know, like, is that the worst thing in the world? Like, at what point did they need to play through them on the hardest difficulty and unlock everything 100%? Or like, do the PSP, you know, it's like, I'm sure.
Can we talk?
That's crazy. That's super crazy. Yeah, because a lot of people felt that way, that they weren't interested in God of War until the 2018 game, which I understand, because the other games, as a teenage boy, that's who they were for. I was a teenage boy, if not younger than a teenage boy. Preteen. When did the first God of War come out? One release. I remember playing the first God of War probably. Oh yeah, I would have been in 5th grade. How old are you in 5th grade? Like, did 1994, 10, 11. I would have been like 11. Yeah, I definitely would have played that. That's like peak 11-year-old is super into it. Yeah, absolutely. And something that's like, I gotta say this about the music, and not, I'm sure there's been a video essayist or a billion who have played through all of the God of War games and then talked about the original ones in the nuanced sense, where yeah, that's something too that, like, I don't even understand the original creator saying that he never wanted any character to grow. It's like, do you hate yourself? Because that's kind of what it sounds like. But yeah, if they're going to continue the series, they're going to have to do something. I will say the prequel God of War for the PS3, that one's pretty nothing. But all of the other games really portray Kratos as a man who is ultimately broken and like depressed, and like people are like, oh, Kratos is supposed to be like, he can't be emotional, he can't do X, Y, or Z. At the end of the first game, because he cannot be forgiven for the sins that have been permanently tattooed on him, which is his wife and child's fucking skin is on him, the ashes. He just tries to kill himself immediately. He's like, no, I want to be done forever. And it's like, that he isn't, I don't know, I don't ever think of Kratos as like a badass because of his emotional wants. His emotional wants are honestly kind of childish, but it's just like the actions he does are, it's like people who are complaining about like, oh, God of War didn't used to be X, Y, and Z. It's like, did you even play the original games? Because I don't know if you did. Like, he loved his wife and child. He already had a wife and child, and he did love them. He fucked it up, and he fucked it up so hard that he was forever altered because of it. But like, he did still love them. Yeah, and not only was there the Odin one, but in God of War 3, Athena is projecting herself from the afterlife of the gods. Which, like, I'm super pumped for, because I was like, when I played that third game, I was like, what the hell? What is going on with her? Like, that seems like they're opening up this huge avenue. And then they never did. And then I'm like, okay, well, I guess we'll just sort of end it there. But then this is definitely going to bring that up. And I wouldn't even doubt that someone high up, you know, Athena is going to be high up in the chain of this afterlife of gods, or we're going to see a ruined version of her because she was going to do something with the box to sort of alter her circumstance. I don't know. There's plenty of foreshadowing. Very, very silly. Yeah, it's also like the idea of being like aged and just not wearing makeup. You know, little self-report. Okay, all right. Blah blah blah. Good. I'm gonna take off since I can drink the night away, but I'm guessing he's going out to confront them with you, huh? Oh. Well, it's just weird too, because like, are they just skipping the cutscenes? Also, not I don't even want to call it not a controversial opinion, but like, I'm gonna take a stab in the dark and say that maybe a lot of those people played God of War for like 3 hours when they were like 14, put it down, never beat the game, or they just didn't play it at all. I'd say you have to experience the media before you can have a good critique of it. I think that's true. I don't think I would trust somebody talking about something. Like, I wouldn't trust somebody talking about a movie if they had just heard about it. So I'm gonna say we need some creds. Where's your trophies? Where's your PlayStation trophies that show that you beat fucking God of War 2 to the end? Let me see some evidence. Although you have a little too much evidence, Lucis. Platinum trophies up the wazoo.
Always got booze to them.
I've been playing for like 20 minutes and I haven't even left the store. Not the store, but yeah, this is Long Kai Clinic. Yeah, I just wish that everyone listed their credentials every time they write about a subject. That might be a little
Do you know what you want?
annoying, but like, just
I
give
hope
me
to
an
see you
idea
again.
about how well versed you are in it. Especially if you're gonna bring up any, non-gamer stuff. Like, you're gonna bring up medicine?
Can we talk?
Are you a doctor? Because if not, I don't know if I want to hear from you. You wish to know about Samson and Richie. I've been hearing those names a lot. Since you haven't met them. Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Did
you
hurt
just
something?
if you have something, like, at least I know more about some medical stuff than other people, but like, if you just put like, my mother was a nurse, my wife is in medicine. If your wife is a doctor, okay, that gives you more than I'm a mom who did her own research, like, just, we gotta,
Night market is so fun. This
we can
must
meet
be
people on the
Easter
levels
quarter.
they're at, but we need to have you need to give me an idea
You don't need to be shy now.
about what the hell is up with why you're saying that you need to pee in your child's eye
You again. Well,
to cure
we
their glaucoma. I mean, the peeing in the child's eye is not a exaggeration. Mom Facebook group pee in eye. Let's see. That's not exactly. Okay, well, it's harder to Google this because I would have to go onto the. But I have definitely seen people cover Facebook mom groups where they're showing the posts and they're using piss to cure their child's red eyes or whatever, like their own piss, their baby's piss. I don't think that's actually searchable in the same way that I was trying to search it, but that is a real thing that it's. Well, because they're echo chambers essentially. Like it's just like alt-right 4chan, 8chan echo chamber, except Facebook moms, you know, where they just like, you know, imagine someone deep into 4chan who's like, you know, thinks that the My Little Pony jar thing is like common knowledge, but doesn't take a shower every 3 weeks, and then you're talking to them about medicine, you know, same kind of intellectual level going on there.
Look at you, working your...
Speak of the devil. I got a feeling you're sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. This is usually the point where I tell you to hightail it out of my town. But after what happened at the docks, I'll admit you've piqued my curiosity. And to learn more about how you do things, so I'll be keeping you company for a while. Just so we're clear, I'm not taking no for an answer. So that's how you want to play it, huh? Actually, this works out perfect for me. Fine, but on one condition. I want to question one of your pals. You're chasing those ass clowns? Then that's all the more reason for me to join up with you. Thanks to them, Sid's broke as hell. No one, and I mean no one, messes with my bros, and I'm so down to get some payback. Let's go. Hold your horses, my dude. We're not rushing into this. I'm still sniffing for information on those guys. You know anything about them? I got nothing. But Sid might know a thing or two. He's probably hanging around the front of the Eastern Theater. Let's go talk with him. Hey, slow down a little, will ya?
It's Aaron Way!
Yo, Aaron, you were amazing back there. Thanks. Hope you come back soon.
Yeah, I mean, I called Switch old because, you know, he is an old man.
Word on the street is you
Just
got into another fight.
Decrepit
You're
bones.
going to hurt yourself one of these days.
Sorry to worry you, ma'am. Appreciate the concern, though.
Hey, Aaron. Thanks a bunch for the help earlier.
Can we talk?
Sure thing, Pop.
I don't know about Samson and Richie. Those guys are a couple of shithead cheaters. I lost them big time. That's how the ball bounces, I guess. That's how the ball bounces. I don't even know what that means, Switch. Is there an ethereal sack that I don't know about? A man named Sack? Sackboy from Sackboy Adventures? But that's... Cheating's only cheating if you get caught in the act. It's not for me. That's... Cheating's only cheating if you get caught. It's on me for losing, but there's something they did that got me pretty upset. I'm not mad about anything they did in the match. I'm upset that they broke a promise they made. Before the match, they said if I went broke and couldn't cover my losses, they'd only make me pay what I had on me. Then after I lost, they did a heel turn and said I had to give them everything I had. They told me if I couldn't fork over the cash, they'd put me at work at the Miseldom Trading Company. What? Are you fucking kidding me? So that's where Almada come into the picture. After that, I called up Sai and Huang and borrowed the mirror I needed from them. They came in clutch for me. If I wasn't broke on my ass, I bet money that there's others who got sucked by the sniveling bastards. I'm gonna murder those assholes. Any idea where they're holed up? I think they said they're staying at the Kowloon Hotel. They told me to head there if I wanted some revenge. Oh, I'll be getting some revenge, all right, but instead of dealing out cards, we'll be dealing out ass kickings. Yeah, not happening. You're supposed to be watching me do my thing, so quit trying to call the shots. It's my job. Fine. Better hurry the hell up, though. If you start taking your sweet-ass time, I'm bailing. Got it? Sure, do whatever you want, bud. Anyway, we still don't know enough about these guys. I'm gonna head to Newtown to do some snooping around. You coming with? Sure, whatever. Gonna kiss, buddy? Let's go. We're gonna make a real show of it. Yeah, look into my eyes. All right. Damn, I'm broaching topics left and right.
Let's do this.
So where are we headed? To the Kowloon Hotel. I want to ask the receptionist there some questions. I should be able to get plenty of info out of them since Hayway's my client. I'm sure they don't want this Almada mess cleaned up nice and quickly. They're probably kicking themselves for the mafia at the door. It's their fault for underestimating outsiders. So I got them tell them to deal with cheaters. If they really are doing illegal gambling, then we may need some backup. Might call up a couple of experts I know. What kind of experts we talking about? We'll find out soon enough.
Hey, did you see? There's a new movie.
Let me ask you something.
Pardon? I don't know what you're talking about. No need to be coy. We already know that you're keeping an eye on the seldom traded company. I can tell you're from around here, so I got a pretty good guess as to what your real job is. I can reveal it myself. Okay. Did you need to do that originally at your job? Did they say did, or is that just something they're doing now? That's kind of, oh, that seems kind of weird. Oh. Maybe, yeah, maybe it's just a new thing. I was gonna say, maybe it's working 12-hour days, but that's probably not as odd as I would immediately think. Cause I don't think I could physically work 12 hours in a row. Like my body could, my brain though, no fucking way. I would go crazy. I guess maybe if I was keeping really active, I could, but I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. But yeah, I've just been really enjoying this one, Lucis. This is probably my second, well, I would still put the Trails games or the Skies games probably at my top 3, but this is right under that. This is number 4 at the moment, and who knows, it might go higher, but this is by far my favorite of anything post Skies. My buddy here do the honors. Are you seriously testing me? Screw off. Fine, I'll play along. I've seen this guy around town a few times now that I think about it. He's most likely a... Okay. Yeah, so far, the pacing is much better than the first Sky. But yeah, I laughed, you know, and like not in a way that's like, oh, that's kind of funny. Like I'm like fully laughing. Oof. Some good stuff. You can tell anybody that you met Old Man Wang, and it's like that's just a funny thing. Here, I thought the Langport police were all useless, but you're out here trying to be stereotype. Hats off to you. I be guffawing. For real. Yeah, and especially like one chuckle every 3 hours. It's not enough to keep me in. This game's got me ha-haing and oh-hoing. Hee-hee. Gonna get a one-piece laugh out of me. If you wish to talk, follow me. Not bad, kid. Don't patronize me, asshole. So what can I do for the famous Langport prodigy and the Spriggan? Did you say you wanted information on the cheating duo? Yeah, all we know is they're connected to A. Got anything else? I do. Our primary target is A, so I don't mind divulging this info. They aren't official members of A. The two of them, the part-time gangsters, have only just been hired. Zamson and Richie have made a splash in the gambling scene. They caused quite a stir back in Maceldom. Unfortunately for them, they pressed their luck. They set their sights on swindling A out of their money, and they paid the price for it. They were collared and put on tight leashes. The two were given Jaeger dropout bodyguards, but otherwise they've been treated like dogs. To A, they are on the same level as the part-time gangsters. Well, ain't that convenient? So in other words, they're expendable, which means we can bring them down without fear of retaliation. Huh? What are you two plotting? Nothing, he's just messing with you. We're gonna resolve this nice and peacefully. Yeah, what he said. Thanks for the info. Right, anyway, just stay out of our way from here on. Oh, this is Hotel Kowloon. Also, what is this dick doing over here, Maxim? Hitting on a fucking 13-year-old.
Can we talk?
Welcome, Mr. Arkwright. Oh, I see Aaron is accompanying you as well. How may I help you two gentlemen this evening? I've got a few questions for Hayaway. We're trying to find those damn cheaters. You know anything about them? Oh, we're actually in the middle of investigating that matter as we speak. We've uncovered a few things, including the fact that the cheaters are linked to A. I also know about the incident involving your friend. It's a good thing you avoided the worst case scenario. Had you not been able to pay up, it would have been handed over to A. That's about all we know. Sounds like their info lines up with Sid's. I'm gonna make those cheating bastards pay. Now, I wouldn't have to if Hayaway would step in, but they seem content with letting them roam freely. If you're fine leaking us info, then I'm gonna assume Hayaway's cool with us tackling this issue however we want. Yes, you may deal with them as you see fit. Those two aren't official agents of A, so they're of a little concern to us. Really now. At present, they're relaxing in their room. Would you like me to relay a message to them? Not right now.
That's probably all the relevant info we're gonna find.
What's next on the agenda? Wanna go raise some hell?
No, we're stopping at the park so we can go over everything. No hell raising.
Not unless your name is Pinhead. Huh? What's Elaine doing here? Alright, probably on patrol because of all this Almada business. Is there any reason why you stopped? Shh, quiet. Huh? Why? Oh, it's that beauty blade chick, huh? Imagine calling yourself that. Couldn't be me. Try saying that in front of her. Guarantee you'll have a sword at your throat. Are you that touchy about it? Anyway, just shut up. I don't want to get caught. Oh, you shy? No, you idiot. It's just gonna be a pain in the ass if she spots us. Do you really want the guild poking their head in your business? Point taken. Oh, she's leaving. So you two know each other or something? Thanks to work. Yeah, I try to avoid her most of the time, but I haven't been able to do that lately. Uh-huh. Alright, let's get back to the investigation. Gotta go investigate this.
Damn shame our fight had to end when it did.
Welcome.
Thanks. It's getting good too. How about we take it from...
Hard pass. I don't got that kind of energy anymore.
Yeah. Okay. I don't love following a guide so closely, but also I feel like the moment I don't follow a guide and just do everything off of instinct, then I will just miss one or two random things. And so what's the plan? We're gonna bust in their hotel room and rip them a new asshole? You wish. What's up with you and ripping assholes? Just leave a big old mess for Hayway to clean up, and I'd rather not be indebted to Hayway. It'd also make it harder for me to move around freely. Got a better idea. Instead of fighting with fists, you say we fight with cards. You want to gamble with them? That's right. Well, you never struck me as the high rolling type. I consider that option too, but I tossed the idea when I realized Sid and I wouldn't stand a chance. Okay. I'm confident in your card playing skills, more or less, although I'm probably not as self-assured as you. Jack told me you normally win 1 in every 3 games against him. That's no small feat. But what if I told you I win 2 in every 5 games against him? Oh, you think you're better than me, huh? Who's calling who self-assured? I'm just speaking objectively here. I can hold my own in a round of cards. That said, our opponents are at least as good as Hallie. We challenge them by ourselves, and the deck will be stacked against us. So I say we up the odds by stacking our own deck with a couple aces, or more specifically, a Jack and Hallie. You're the man with the plan. I'm surprised at how calm you are about all this. Right back at you. I had you pegged as a dumb, reckless brat who ran headlong into danger, but tonight's taught me that you can think things through. I've got brains and brawn. I'm the whole package. Don't blame you for thinking me that way, though. I know I get into a lot of fights, but I really don't enjoy pointless conflict. The people in the Eastern Quarter are the closest thing I have to a family. You don't have any relatives? Nah, my mom died when I was a kid. They still are really bonding. The people in town took me in and treated me like one of their own. Even Hayway's had my back over the years. They used to be the true of Laurier, too, but he's been distancing himself from me lately. Anyway, I'm just trying to do what I can with the people here. I won't let anyone tie me down, though. I'm always done whatever the hell I wanted, and that's not gonna change. Is that right? Wait, why the hell am I spilling my guts to you? Can we go back to talking about the plan now? Sure thing. As far as I can tell, Samson and Richie are genuine gamblers. They might be cheaters, but their skills are legit. I'd bet they're on another level from us. All they fancy themselves as being on the same plane as Jack and Hallie. And they want everyone else to think so too, which is why they challenged Hallie. But they've steered clear of Jack so far, which is fair. Jack's basically a living legend among gamblers. Gotta be on your A game and have all the luck in the world to take him down. Exactly. Even if you're a cheating bastard, winning won't come easy against him. So we're gonna make the idea of challenging him less intimidating. Any guesses as to what I have in mind? We're gonna bait them with something? Oh, I get it. We're the bait. Bingo. Now let's get Jack and Hallie on board.
What are we waiting for?
Always got booze.
Sad. Hey, got some news on the investigation. Been a while or two. Sorry to interrupt. Well, I didn't expect to see both of you together like this. An unusual combo, to be sure. Gotcha. I think we finally got a good handle on the situation. Pretty much exactly as we imagined. Those who can't pay up are forced to do grunt work for Almada. These guys are the scum of the earth. We can't let them get away with this. Can't keep getting away with this. So what do you think about my plan? It's not a bad one. If you joined up with me while Aaron pairs up with Hallie, they might accept our challenge. They'd piss themselves if they had to face both of you and Hallie, but we might get them to bite if you two are teaming up with a couple of fresh faces. Remember, the two of us still have to pull our own weight. We can't expect Jack and Hallie to carry our asses. You'll be fine. I know full well you're no amateurs, so I'm confident you'll do great out there. I think this is a solid plan. Don't you think so too, Jack? Yeah, of course. Before we go charge it in, I want you guys to memorize some signs. So we're cheating the cheaters, huh? I don't mind fighting fire with fire. Does that mean we're cool with passing cards to each other under the table? Let's not go overboard. Then again, I'm sure our opponents will be doing that some too. Oh yeah, I should mention that you and I will have a different set of shots from Jack and Van. We don't got much time, so let's get right into it. When I put my right hand over my face, I need you to discard the king. You'll do that when we're changing cards. If I rest my chin on both hands, that's your cue to discard the queen. If I scratch my head, I want you to discard the jack. Those are the three signs I'll use when I'm aiming for 4 of a kind, so I'll be counting on you to get those cards in my hand. However, if you're one card away from a straight flush, then toss out any cards you don't need. When you do that, I'll be sure to get you the card that'll lead us to victory. Got it. Alright, one more thing. If I cough, I want you to drop out of the match. I'll only use this sign if I think our opponents have a better hand than us. Always get to know when to quit. That's about it. Got it memorized? Yeah. I've committed it all to memory. Same for me. Sounds like we're ready. That's all that's left to call them up. Remember, we'll have to head straight there once we do. Let me know when you're ready to go. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're all good. Yep. Discard the jack. Damn, straight flush of hearts? Well, how about that? What, I lost with 4 aces? Ooh, shit. Oh, I miss gambling. Not like a lot, but I do like playing cards every now and then. Oh, that's a no. It's 76. And that costs you the game. Doing a little card games. I used to play quite a bit with friends, like where we would just play poker or blackjack, just kind of for shits and giggles. But yeah, no, it just doesn't really come. It's a lot more fun when you're drinking. That's for sure. You a big card shark switch? You like poker? You don't know how to play poker? I hardly know her. They didn't do half bad, huh? Van and Jack make a great team. I'm almost jealous. You guys are down 500,000 Mira. Whew. Want to keep going? Of course we will. We're not going to back down after a loss like that. We're done with you, though, Jack. I want to play Hallie and the Red Guy. We're going to squeeze him dry. Yes, eat that. So what was that about squeezing us dry? This is humiliating. It's one thing to lose to Jack, but getting our shit kicked in by these nobodies is just plain embarrassing. Expending all of your luck in your match with Jack and Van, and now you're down 1 million Mira? Woo! Damn. Time to pay up. Guess we have no other recourse. Except to run away. Let's scram. Hey! Hallie, get down. Ah, flash grenade. Cowards. We can't let them get away. Let's go after them. You two handle things here. You got it. Good luck. You seriously follow us all the way out here? Bad move. You decide your own death warrants.
Let's play.
Let's see what you're made of.
Here I go. Come and get me.
Energy output at max energy. Activating skill.
Door for me.
Boost gauge limit crush.
Make it count, Aaron.
Activating skill.
Door for me.
Boost gauge limit crush.
Please, just let us go. We don't have any money. The Mafia took every last mural we made. El Mana beat you guys to the punch there. Well, lucky for you, we don't care about the money. Fess up, you've been handing the people you beat to the Mafia, right? Well, they were just following orders. Yeah, we had no choice. It was us or them. I don't want to hear your pathetic excuses. Save your breath. At this point, we should just give them over to the right people. No point getting rough with them. They ain't worth it. You can't be serious. Ugh, guess you're right. So where are you handing them over to? We're gonna make this a little chaotic. Well, if we really want them to pay for what they've done, then Hayway's our best option. Yeah, they won't show them any mercy, especially since Easterners are among the victims. The severity of the punishment might change depending on how many of them were caught up in their scheme. Either way, they'll be punished a hell of a lot more harshly than if we gave them over to the guild or the cops. That good with you? You're gonna hear any objections from me? Want to go ahead and get in touch with them? Yeah, the Kowloon Hotel receptionist can help us there. Ben contacted Hayway and gave Shemption and Richie over to them.
That's a wrap.
Hell yeah, we got these people killed.
Love to see it.
Mira deposit confirmed.
Hey! I'll be Mr. Chaos. Well, it wasn't as smooth as I'd hoped, but what's done is done. Say, you know, if there's any public baths around here, even better if they get a sauna. Old Man Wang. Old Man Wang. Oh. It's gonna get me every time. Okay. Don't tell me you're aching after one little scuffle. You gotta work on your stamina, man. I can stay up for 3 nights straight with energy to spare. Spoken like a true teenager. Stay jealous. I know, you should go for a massage instead. Wait, that put an old fart like you out of commission for a few days at least. Dude, I ain't old. Sheesh, don't know if I could put up with you if you weren't handy in a fight. So you're doing theater? And what? It's the plan to just join up with Hayway at some point? What, I hit a nerve? Why do you care what I'm doing with my life? Not a reason in particular. All I am is an outsider who floats into town from time to time. There are some things you can only really tell a person like me that ain't got a stake in your life. I'm not gonna force you or anything in mind. Nah. This place is special to me. I gotta mess around with my friends and go up on the big stage. I've also got a bunch of memories of being with mommy here. Sure, Hayway does stuff that ticks me off, but I still go way back with Ash home and her family. Though me and Lao Ye aren't really close these days. Sal's a shady son of a bitch, but it's obvious that he's sharp as a tack. Smart people like him can move up in Hayway. It's not a bad idea for me to join up and see how I do. I just have doubts sometimes. You suddenly find yourself wondering if you really belong here, if you have the right to have a life that's this nice. Little self-doubt growing up is totally normal. Happens to everyone. I get the feeling you're kind of like me. You love someone or something so much, you have to let them go. You don't have the heart to tell them that. Damn. They have the romance movies, old man. All that sentimental crap sounds ridiculous coming out of your ugly mug. Get my face out of this. Anyway, take it from me. You can make a home for yourself anywhere you want. Could be some far off land, or maybe go on a long journey to end up right back where you started. Point is, you have to decide that yourself. How about
You
that?
and me couldn't be more different. But I get what you're saying. Sometimes it feels like the world's fading away around me. Probably just imagining things. Or maybe I really don't get enough sleep. I'll see my bros or Ashin. Hell, even the city lights. And my vision just kinda hazes over. It makes me sick.
Well, you really love this place, don't you? So much that doubting your love for even a second makes
That's
you hate
so
yourself.
wrong. You telling me I shouldn't hate Almada for coming in and trying to mess shit up, or be pissed at Heiyue for letting it all happen? Screw all of that! I've got to protect this place. I've got to prove to myself that I belong here. That all my doubts are bullshit. But if I gotta be the one to do it, you and the guild are in my way. I already know you're damn tough. And I like the way you handle your work, but I've already made up my mind. So you gonna get the hell out of here or what?
I respect Laos, kid. Aren't you jumping
What
the
are
gun
you
a little?
talking about?
I get it, you're a bit leery of us because we're working for Sal. Thing is, I'll work for just about anyone if the job's right and the mirror's there. But as you've seen, when I work, I do things my way. So don't go lumping me in with those sticks in the mud over at the guild.
You saying?
Van, we've been looking all over for you.
The hell are you all doing here?
Pop's got caught going for a night on the town, eh? Sucks being old, don't it?
Can it already?
Helen and Jack told us everything. We've been worried sick. She's right. Wait, you're with Aaron?
Chill, I can explain. The first, Elaine, what are you
I
doing
happened
here?
to run into them on my nighttime patrol.
Also, why didn't you two just fucking text me?
Though I must say, you two suddenly seem close. Was one wild night on the town all it took to smooth things over?
Huh? Oh, is this an adult thing? Of course not. Nah, tell them. It was a hot night in Langport. We were just getting busy with a real babe. My man here really knows how to pick 'em. Come on! Why don't you tell us more about this babe? And what does he mean by busy? Well, Van? That's my cue to exit stage left. Don't forget what I told you earlier, okay? Keep out of my way and... Huh? Why is your bag glowing? The hell? Shit! Look! What in the world? The fog's rolled in. Got a bad feeling about this. I don't get what's going on, but I'm not gonna worry around to find out. Aaron? Wait, it's too dangerous. Ugh, we're going after him. Right.
Jack, what's going on?
Dunno, but I don't like it. Go hide out in the bar.
We shouldn't be getting sea fog at this time of year.
Even if it's a freak off-season incident, it shouldn't be this dense. Contact the other families. I need men stationed in every district.
Yes, sir.
To think it'd return after 40 long years.
Yeah?
Are you saying this has happened before?
I'm not surprised you have forgotten. You were only a child when this fog last descended upon us. Assemble the Shongshou. We must fortify our defenses at once.
Yeet.
Hurry back to your homes!
Stay in and don't come out. It's too dangerous outside.
Hey, do you know where Aaron is? I can't find him anywhere. He went to go keep an eye on that outsider Hayway hired.
What about this fog?
I've never seen anything like...
Sid, hang in there. Say something.
You bastards!
Well, looky here. The whole bunch of them in one place.
Our job of painting these streets red just got a lot easier.
Say! Wong! Damn it all!
Dogs.
Oh, great.
I'll take point.
Wow! They're perfectly in sync!
Look alive.
It's not over yet.
What are they doing here? Let's go!
I'll take you on. My move now.
I gotta go get a little snack. I'll be back after my snack attack. Okay.
Time to go all
Get them in one go. Focus unleashed. Engaging skill.
Oh, my leash is unfocused.
Knight of Hysteria. Boost gauge upgraded.
Wow. That was easy.
Go to hell! Hang on, guys! I'm coming!
Me too.
The enemy has been routed. What if there are more hiding in the mist?
Don't think so. The fog's clearing.
Did you hear that?
About 10 people just fled the combat zone.
We need to hurry.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Oh, Adios. This
All right.
isn't even a battlefield.
Stay back, both of you.
Let's go make sure.
God.
I don't like these odds.
Okay. Did not see that coming. It's gonna be funny, goofy, but that's everyone's dead. Okay. Fuck, man.
Aaron.
Those bastards. Even if it's the last thing I do, they're gonna... They'll pay! They'll make them all pay!
Allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Gian Lu.
Lou, then that makes you. I figured there was more going on with you, but I wouldn't have guessed you were that important. Can't believe an elder from Hayway waxed my ride. Wait, oh, it is the same guy.
You still have much to learn, young man.
Weird hearing that from you, but I take it you didn't invite us just for that
Of
big
course.
reveal.
Naturally, we must discuss last night's events. Allow me to inform you of the Elder's decision. Heiyue will remain on standby until further notice.
Even after that bloodbath?
Father, are you sure this is the most prudent course?
Today, we must bide our time and prepare our forces. In the interim, no one must mount an attack. On the morrow, Cao will return, and we as an organization will resolve this matter in one fell swoop. Whether Yin chooses to help us is no longer relevant.
How can you expect us to sit idly by and accept that? Never mind the people of Longport. What about Aaron? He's been missing ever since the incident. I know him. He's not about to sit on his hands and wait. Are you both really just going to let him go it alone?
Of course, we don't want to abandon him. However, it's plain to see this situation is balanced on a knife's edge. Our foes will expect retribution, so we only have one chance to get this right.
Yoshi, just voice this part. It's so serious that it's so Oh my god, I get what you mean. They must have an idea of what that retribution will look like and a way to counter it. Yeah, I've seen traps like these before. I see there's no need for me to explain further. Like, I'm paying attention. I just also have to do some work stuff. Alright, however, I must have a pen and one note. A warning. Leave the city by dawn tomorrow. So that's when you're setting loose your shadow warriors, huh? There, you didn't even send them out when you were beefing with the Red Constellation. You are remarkably well informed. That altercation was simply a consequence of another family's poor decisions. Had Sao failed to quell the incursion, our shadows would have been released without a second thought. Brush my teeth. Grab that pastry and just sit in the gums. Okay. Should be fully ready now. Oh. This was getting real stanky. Alright. Luckily for everyone, that Jaegers have more sense than Armada, I guess. I'm beginning to understand what Sao sees in you. Perhaps I'll enlist your services again one day. With that, I bid you farewell. Fair travels on your return to the capital. Huh? Well, why didn't you warn us they were in here? Got one last question for you, old man. What's with that cold shoulder to the kid? He's been sulking about it.
Simply put, Heiyue is a complex organization. This crisis presents an opportunity to let external woes reveal internal wounds. Perhaps you will understand this too in due time.
Well, if the elders say we aren't acting today, then that's that. Yep. I'll leave it up to you to decide how and to what degree you investigate last night's tragedy. My only request is that you look out for Aaron as much as possible. I feel the same. His friends are like family to him. He'll be willing to pay any price to avenge them. That makes sense. He was overtaken with rage before. I'm worried about him being out there on his own. Speaking of worried, I'm getting worried about you getting back to Edith on time. If you don't make it back in time, a certain brace is gonna bite my head off. Sorry, but please let me stay until the end of the day. There's something on my mind that I need to see through. Figures. Alright, you got till the last train tonight. No more extensions. I understand. Do be careful, everyone. If you need support, we'll do what we can. I'm counting on you, Mr. Arkwright. Aaron's in your hands now. As long as it's the kind of work a spriggan like me can do, I'll see this through. Alright, I bet you already know the game plan for today, right? First, we need to investigate what happened last night, in particular where that strange fog came from. It's possible there's a Genesis involved. You need to track down Aaron, too. For all we know, he's already charged headfirst into the enemy base. That enemy likely being Armata. Not bad, you got all the big stuff. While we work on the information gathering, we'll knock out any small tasks that come our way. I'm gonna check in with Jack, too, but we may as well hit up the cops at the guild while we're at it. Long story short, we gotta roll with the bunches. Right. Okay, did all that stuff. On to the next day. Alright. Looks like we're going pretty straightforward until after that fight. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, and I think that I bought all that stuff.
Off we go.
First, let's check out. Here is the Orbment store.
Heading to the objective. Hey, hey!
No need to be shy now. See you again.
I don't actually know where the Orbment store is. Whatever. I'll just run around and talk to everybody. So I'm in the eastern quarter, yeah. Okay.
No need to be shy now. See you again.
Hey Jack, you look better than you usually do this time of morning. I'll take that as a compliment. I just figured now that it's not the best time to be hungover. How you guys holding up? We're doing okay, given the circumstances. What about you? I won't lie, I'm pretty shaken up. Some of the victims are regulars of ours, but you don't need to worry about me. I'll be fine. If you say so. Is there anything you can tell us about the victims? A little, though probably nothing you don't already know. The thing they all had in common is that they were friends of Aaron's, and now he's out for blood. Either he wants to get revenge for them, or he wants to make a declaration of war on A. I'm worried about him flying off the handle and doing something he'd regret. You guys have any idea where he is? Has he dropped by? Well, we haven't been able to locate him, no. Could be that he's at the clinic. They're treating the sole survivor of the attack as we speak. Might be worth checking that place out. Good idea, we'll head over there later. I don't have any other info for you. Wish I could have been more help. That's cool, if you learn anything new, hit me up. Okay.
Do you know what you want? I hope to...
Are you here to visit him too? I cried. Yeah, Jack told me that someone survived the attack. I'm guessing he's that someone. His condition looks stable at least. You gonna wake up anytime soon? I don't know. The boy is yet to regain consciousness. He just barely managed to hang on. There's a limit to what I can do here. I'm glad on having him moved to a hospital immediately. Anyway, he's handling things on that end, thankfully. I'm relieved that someone survived, but it's doubtful that we'll be able to ask him about what happened. That's too bad. We might have gotten some good info from him. Looks like he lost consciousness from a blow to the back of the head. It's possible he didn't even see the attacker's face. Killers probably didn't realize he was just unconscious. Might be the only reason he's still alive. Hope he doesn't have any survivor's guilt after this. They can only treat the physical wounds. Whether his mental scars will heal is entirely up to him. By the way, has Aaron come by to visit? He came at sunrise, but he left shortly after. You have any idea where he went? Not in the slightest. He didn't say a word the entire time, which is very unlike him. He must be tormenting himself. Yeah. Try and help him if you can. He needs to be surrounded by friends now more than ever. Right. We'll make sure he's okay. Right. I think that's...
It's so dangerous
Give me a break.
these days.
What'll you have today? Thanks for coming.
Hey, did you see?
Thank you for visiting the Cowan
Ah,
Department
welcome.
Store.
I hope to see you again.
Please, step on up.
We
What'll
hope
you have
enjoy
today?
your stay as
Thanks
you
for
browse the
coming.
finest goods Longport has to offer.
Do you know what you want?
Ah, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Alright.
Welcome! Thank you for visiting the Cowan Department Store. We hope you enjoy your stay as you browse the finest goods Longport has to offer. Welcome! Thank you for visiting the Cowan Department Store. We hope you enjoy your stay as you browse the finest goods Longport has to offer. Welcome! Thank you for visiting the Cowan Department Store. We hope you enjoy your stay as you browse the finest goods Longport has to offer. Welcome! Thank you for visiting the Cowan Department Store. enjoy your stay as you browse the finest goods Longport has.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Set plugins. For
I hope to see you again. Do you know? I hope to see you again. I don't even think she has any earth. Fire. Arts. What does she got going on right now? She's got mostly wind based.
Maintenance mode activated. That's a single element slot, boss. Looks like a new shard skill, eh? Skill loadout updated.
Okay, absolutely gotta mute that fucking thing.
Looks like a new shard skill, eh?
Crazy annoying. Yeah, what did you all have to do at your physical therapy or whatever kind of appointment? Yeah, I gotta remember how to do that. Change hollow core. Yep. Oof. Well, at least you got through it. Wow. Yes, they're really trying to make sure you you fit the bill. Okay.
You'll never believe what happened.
Well, hopefully you can just lay down now. I didn't realize you were here, Ashen. Oh, it's you guys. I'm sorry about earlier. It feels like I sort of pushed everything onto you. Don't worry about it. If I felt like you were being unreasonable, I wouldn't have taken the job.
fun. Anyway, I know you guys are probably investigating this whole thing on the down low. Has Hayway sniffed out any clues? A few, but nothing that would tell us about Aaron's whereabouts. Damn, what about Almada then? All we know about them is that they haven't made any moves since last night. We have no idea what they're hiding, unfortunately. Ugh, where could they be? No, it's possible they aren't even in Longport anymore. What, you think? Might have bailed so they could get out of Hayway's reach. And now that they've stained their hands with civilian blood, the guild's gonna be out to get them too. Do you really think Almada would just back down like that? Doubtful, but it's not impossible either. Actually, I do think it's impossible, and I can tell you why if you'd like. By all means. There have been no sightings of gangsters since last night. We have eyes on every road leading out of Longport, so if they have escaped, we would know. I can guarantee they're still in Longport. Hard to picture a bunch of low-life gangsters evading Hayway's surveillance network. Well, I guess that settles that. Sorry I can't answer your other questions. All good. Having confirmation on that alone is huge for us, so we should be thanking you. Keep us in the loop if anything changes. Of course, I'm going to be talking with some other people about this, so hopefully I'll have more to share later. Alright, that's it for this area, I think. Shame we didn't learn anything worthwhile. What's our next move? I think we're gonna have to resort to venturing into enemy turf. By enemy turf, do you mean the Meseldom Trading Company building? That's right, it's a risky play and it might just end up being a waste of time, but we don't got many other options though. Watch your backs and don't get too far ahead of me. Understood. Got it.
Okay.
Seems pretty straightforward. Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to say pleasantly surprised, but I am, I was caught off guard that so many more people died. I just really wasn't expecting it, and like that's such a, yeah, they really got me. If all were as it seemed, this would be Almada's home base. Yeah, but I don't think anyone's here anymore. Probably jumped ship early to avoid fighting Hayway. Still, our troublemaker might be in there right now. Are we going to infiltrate the facility then? That's what I'm thinking. Keep an eye out for traps. Got it? Of course. This is definitely trespassing, but I suppose now's not really the time to be arguing. I've already saved you the trouble. Oh, it's Elaine. What are you doing here? When you become the breaking and entering type. Never. The police supplied us with a warrant. In light of last night's tragedy, the guild can no longer stand by idly. I was hoping to find a lead here, but alas, it's completely empty inside. Is that so? Do you think they moved to a new base then? I don't think this place was ever their primary base to begin with. Nothing inside suggests that this was ever used as an office, though there were plenty of thugs that used to hang around here. A literal dummy company, huh? Indeed, however, the fact that even the thugs have left must mean something. They were likely involved with what happened last night. For sure, even if all the pieces aren't clicking quite yet. I'm of the same mind. What do you mean? What happened to those boys was no fight, it was a slaughter. One look at their bodies told the whole story. These aren't average thugs that we're dealing with. They seem more like the murderer type. Whoever tore up those bodies didn't show a lick of restraint. Honestly, I don't know if real amount of goons would be capable of that. I concur. These wounds bother me even more than the mysterious fog that suddenly rolled in. Yeah, the moiders of all of what's-his-face's Aaron's friends all died. Yeah, that happened. Really, really extreme. That said, I fear we may see worse bloodshed yet. I'm gonna investigate another potential lead. If you intend on continuing on this case, please be careful. The Meseldom Trading Company might not be our only enemies here. She's got enough to worry about herself. I know she's strong, but will she be okay investigating like this? Can we work alongside her? Well, we'll cross that bridge if we come to it. So, should we go look inside for ourselves? Nah, if she didn't find anything, we won't either. And she would have mentioned if she found anything about Aaron. I just don't understand where he could have run off to. How is that even Hayway doesn't know where he is? Yeah. Being forced to do squats. Not good when you're just doing regular squats, but when you're also gotta do them with 80 to 100 pounds? Yeesh. That's still a lot. It's still more than you'd think, but yeah. What's this server? Not website, server.
host. It said it was installed in 2024, but that is so weird. Oh, sent an email. Sorry, I'm getting really distracted, but I finally got something back from... Okay, thank goodness. We have like one company where they pay us so much money to do, and we do very little for them, all things considered, because they have their own internal IT team. They handle a lot of stuff themselves. They have another IT company they work with fairly often if larger issues go on. So we do a lot of back end stuff. That's probably where a lot of the billing comes in when it comes to like the antivirus and the like, because you know, if you have antivirus on one computer, it's like $5. So 5 times they have 100 computers, 200 computers, and you know, it goes up in price. But they pay us like $12,000 a month for us to do like add-on IT for them, and they are like our largest customer, even though we're just doing like their add-on IT. And I feel like when this merger happened, the new guys, the people that I now work for, just don't really understand that we are supposed, like anytime they ask for anything, they're supposed to be like, jump how high? Like that's it. Like there's no shooting back and forth. And like, I just ran into that yesterday where there's a guy who I needed something from, and I'm like, okay, Diamond Graphic, or you know, this company needs this right now. It's not a like, oh, we'll get to it. It's like right at this moment. And like, I threw a little bit of not a fit this morning, but I was very upset about it, and that got it done, thankfully. But like, it's like, guys, they are providing us so much money for so little service that we provide. Anytime they need something, we gotta do it. If someone was paying me $12,000 a month, I would be doing whatever they wanted. Ugh. I don't Yeah, I just don't get it. I don't get it. And it's that company and one of our other ones that's very in a similar situation where we don't do a lot for them. And it's like, hey, I offered to give a presentation on this company to tell you about how the entire infrastructure works so that anytime we get a ticket, we'll be prepared. No one took me up on that offer. Like, if I left, I'm pretty sure that company would cut their ties with us. So it's like, I'm the person that's the glue between my company having any fucking money and this other company that's giving us a ton of money. And it's, I just don't, I don't know. It's so super weird. I don't know if they just don't care if they lose all of their money. You think they would, but big shrug. I guess it's just how companies work sometimes. They make bad decisions and they'll never make good ones. Anyway, both him and those thugs disappearing at the same time can't be a coincidence. There's no evidence of them leaving the city, right? Nope, that's an important fact. Hayway's got eyes all over the city, but there's still blind spots. I mean, we're talking about a city with a population of 550,000 after all. Not to mention the naval base. There's no way we could search everywhere, top to bottom by ourselves. I'm sure that's what Hayway is doing right now, but we ain't Hayway, so we gotta think outside the box. Alright, this should work. Are you accessing the orbital network? What are you looking at? A real estate site. I'm checking to see if anything else went down when Almada bought this place. Oh, real estate? Is there fake estate too? Love that fairy. Love that. Bingo. A huge warehouse at the docks got rented out at almost the exact same time as this office. Can't see exactly who the client is, but I ain't complaining. We got ourselves a lead. Essentially, this Miss Seldom Trading Company is a ruse meant to divert attention from the warehouse, because this is where Almada's anti-Hayway forces are stationed. Oh, I see. Spot on. Time to hustle, gang. Huh? Well, we don't know where we're going or who rented the facility. Oh, are we gonna ask the realtor who brokered the deal? Bad idea. If Almada really did rent the place, there's no way the realtor will blab. They just end up dead. Now, for all we know, they're already been silenced. Almada's cruel enough to do something like that. I got a better plan anyway. We're headed to the one guy who's got a better nose for this city than me. A certain lousy drunk of a gambler with low blood pressure and a partner who might as well have him by a leash. Oh, I don't think you'd appreciate that description of him.
Well,
absolutely. And it's like, I literally get there's a guy at our company who, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. His name's David, who always complains about customers. And you know, we're not like internal IT, like we are like external IT. Any company can drop us at any time. Obviously there's like agreements and stuff, but like we have to provide them a certain level of service for them to want to stay with us and not go with a competitor. So like it's like a privilege that like, okay, we get to provide these services. And you know, it's because it's not like fucking McDonald's where it's like, oh yeah, no matter how bad the service is, somebody's gonna come back. Like, you know, these are long contractual obligations. And he throws a little bit of a fit anytime I ask him to do anything. And it's like, hey,
What happened?
what? Are you dumb? My God.
Then let's head over.
Oh, is it from your new company? Or, well, you know what I mean. I guess I know you were having some issues with one of your managers or whatever, but it's Hey Jack, you got a sec? Well, look who decided to drop by. Been a little busy, as you might imagine. Let's get straight to it. Big warehouse was rented out the same day the Miss Seldom Trading Company moved in across town. I want to know where it is and who the renter is. I had a feeling this might happen. What? Aaron asked us the exact same thing this morning. He told us not to mention his visit, but since he knows so much, there's no point hiding it now. He was here? We finally found his trail. As for the place, I started paying attention when the realtor went belly up under suspicious circumstances. That was about 3 weeks ago, around the end of August. Okay, so they did kill him. Keeping tracks of these kind of things is a side business of mine, so I kept my ears open and got a list of all the realtors' other properties. Imagine my shock noticing the guy croaked the same day Miss Seldom Trading Company moved in. The place was rent out by another realtor, so I didn't put the pieces together until a red-headed friend came knocking. So Aaron's been following the same line of logic as we have. The realtor did end up being silenced after all. So come on, where is it? Who rented it? Starting with question 2, it was rented by the Tharbad Transportation Company. Tharbad? It's in the city in southeast Galvard? That's right. Some call it the Gate to the Central East. It makes sense that you're familiar with it. Another generic company name, huh? Bet this one's a dummy too. Probably. When I looked into it, there were no records of a company registered with that name. I never did figure out why they picked Tharbad of all places, though. Could have chose with a map and a dartboard for all we know. Anyway, back to question 1. Let me send the location to your Zifa. Ain't you prepared? Hold on. It's at the wharf right next to Newtown. Really? We haven't been there today. Alright, let's get a move on. Aye aye. Thank you both for your help. I hesitated about telling you guys, to be honest. Aaron moved like a man possessed when he was here. Given what happened, I can't really blame him. Please help him if you can. That's the plan. The Liu family already requested the same thing. We want to help them too, of course. Count on us. Okay. Let's do that.
Off we go.
The warehouse should be close by, right?
Yeah, just need to take a left at the corner, and then another left at the three-way junction.
Got it.
This is the place. Better make sure we're ready before we head in.
Go, go, go!
Where was the...
So, what is that?
Damn it.
Right.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Hey, hey!
No need to be shy now. See you again.
Well, that's how it goes. Rank up.
Hey, D++.
I'll be taking that.
Prevents ailment, 75%. Nice. Actually, let's do this.
Heading to the objective.
There we go. Right. This is where they've been hiding? Yeah, Almada's base on the front lines for fighting Hayway. But if so, why don't I sense any people around? Wait, there's something faint. Oh, look at that! The lock is broken. Looks like someone busted in, if you ask me. Judging by how clean that cut is, they used a Gekka technique. That's a school of martial arts Aaron practices. Yep, let's roll, gang. Over there! Looks like pieces of those mechanical monsters we met in the fog last night. Judging by the way they were destroyed, we must be in the right place. Yeah, they're freshly minced, too. I'd like to call for backup. Afraid we don't got the time. Seen a lot of bots, but no goons. There's gotta be deeper in with Aaron. Remember to stand your toes in there. There may be some surprises waiting for us. Roger. Roger, Roger.
Whew, that hits the spot.
Okay.
Huh, looks like a chest.
Made it to the next battle area.
Take this! Gotcha!
Good work, guys. We all in one piece?
You know, it does the same thing as some of the other Trails games where it's like, okay, it takes like... an hour or whatever in between most combat encounters, but they are doing a very good job of making the hour in between each combat encounter very interesting.
Beginning combat. Take this. That looks like a nice chest. Now, let's make a first move.
Take this. Take this. Sit down. Take this.
Well then, away we go.
Also, the music is really good. I've been having a really good time with this game.
Ah, so it operates the conveyor belt.
Nice. Now we can get that pesky container out of the way. An enemy now. Want to clear him out?
One more. One more.
It should be safe for now. Beginning combat.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Take this. Gotcha.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
And it's a bit of a gamble of fast forwarding in the middle, but like.
Ooh, a treasure chest.
Worked, okay. Says it's installed in 2024. I'll just have to roll with that.
Ooh, a treasure chest. I'm on it. We're not done yet. We're not done yet.
Nice. Moving on up.
my goodness.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Beginning combat. Now, let's make the first move. Not over.
One more. Gotcha. Gotcha. It's done. Keep it up. Brace yourself.
I won't stop here. I'm stronger than ever.
Cool. Love when they learn new crafts. One of my favorites. Oh, they open all these doors. Nice. God. Dungeon design is also really good so far.
Where could
like,
Aaron be? I don't know, but we
not
have to find
overly
him.
simplistic, but also not annoying.
Beginning combat.
Take this.
Now, let's make the first move.
You got this. Brace it. It's done. All you, Agnes. You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You're a true professional, then. There we go. Ooh, a treasure chest.
Let's get to work. Take this.
Let's keep moving ahead. Well, there we go. Ooh, a treasure chest.
Let's get to work. Take this down.
We can win right now.
Take this down.
Not over. Glad that worked out okay. That looks like a nice chest. There we go. This looks like a stopping point.
That hits the spot. Whew, that hits the spot.
Okay. Okay, I think I'm good. 100,000 Mira, or how's everybody's gonna go fight quick?
There we go. Away we go. Beginning combat.
Gotcha.
There.
Take the sun.
We can win right now.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
should be safe for
Okay.
now.
God, I love how that fills up your special meter.
That hits the spot.
That's so handy. Oh, I haven't eaten this yet.
I'll give it a try. I hope you like it.
Whew. Get hit with a wave of tired. Push through it. Probably should drink more water. Usually helps. Mercy! Let us go and you'll never see us again. We'll quit the mafia. I forget.
Mercy? You murder my friends and then have the stones to ask for mercy? Sorry, but I'm not as forgiving as Adios. All I've got for you is a one-way ticket straight to Gehenna!
Hold on!
Not you guys again.
Afraid a lot of people. Come on, can you not voice this? Afraid a lot of people have been asking us to keep an eye out for you, kid. They're still breathing. We made it in time. You forget Hayway doesn't have your back here? Killing these guys will land you some real shit. Chill out and let the bros handle
Where
the
do
rest.
you get off telling me what to do? I'm sick of your shit, you old fart. Let's finish what we started at the docks.
Rude. He's serious this time. What do we do? Whoop his ass. I'll face him. You two back me
Shut
up.
your damn mouth, Spriggan! Give me your worst.
Out of my sight! Stay out of my way!
Keep it up. It's working. Time to go all out.
Stay out of my way!
Going all in.
Time to go all out.
Stay out of my way!
Going all in.
Getting on my nerves!
Keep it up. It's working. Zypha, activate.
There!
There. There.
A chance!
Okay, there we go.
Flames protect us.
Brace yourself! Vandalize! Here goes!
Vandalize.
I'll kill you!
Hit him fast, Fairy!
Stay out of my way!
Going all in.
This'll hurt. Keep it up. It's working.
Stay out of my way!
Going all in. You got this!
Here I go. A chance.
Getting on my nerves!
Time to go all out.
Going all in.
Getting on my nerves!
Flames protect us.
Blink and you'll miss it! Shut the door for me!
A chance.
Stay out of my way!
I don't think that revives people. Oh, it did. It does. Okay, okay.
You'll pay for that.
Shoot.
Protect us.
I was like, God damn, I can't believe I just fucked that up. Okay.
Good luck. Flames protect us. No.
Hit him fast, Fairy!
Stay out of my way!
Zypha, activate.
Chance!
Time to go all out.
There!
A chance.
Pull out all the stops! Thanks, pal.
Good luck.
More! Here's
I won't lose.
A wanga wanga?
Time to go all out.
going all in.
Getting on my nerves!
Time to go all out.
Going all in.
Stay out of my way!
Sucker. Chance. Brace yourself.
This isn't over!
Like hell you are.
Perfect chance!
A chance.
There we go!
Blink and you'll move! Sword for me!
Lois!
Well, this sucks.
Asshole!
There.
You saved me!
Well, this sucks.
Asshole!
Well, this race.
Make me do it and just go down.
This isn't real.
There we go.
Get your hands off me! Wake the hell up, kid! You really think these grunts masterminded what went down last night? Of course you don't. So what the hell kind of revenge is this? Use your brain for 2 seconds. What was that weird fog yesterday? And what's Almada got to do with it? Something's up here, but you got to get to the root of the problem. Unless you do that, you'll never avenge your friends.
We owe you one, man. Don't speak too soon, huh? Aaron's right to be angry with you all. He did such a wicked thing to his friends. Hold on, we didn't kill anyone. Savannah and Elaine's suspicions were correct. Don't mess with me, I saw their bodies with my own eyes. I swear I do, that wasn't what was supposed to happen. Hers are just to rough them up a bit. Someone else came in and finished them off. But who would do that? Start from the beginning. What happened? Okay. We met up and ended in the eastern corner. His plan was to will out of those kids, but
Still
then
your tongue.
Don't you know what happens to snitches?
they get stitches. Oh god!
Don't look. Guessing you're some of Almada's honchos, yeah?
But of course.
Viola.
I'm Viola, the boss's favorite little helper.
I suspect Melchior holds that distinction.
Shut it, you.
My name is Alexander. You must be the Spriggan Melchior encountered recently.
Don't remind me.
How could you do that?
Got a
to your
meathead
own
and a big
allies?
titty goth girlfriend.
Allies?
They
Aren't
really
you
like that trope.
precious?
When a tool loses its use, it is discarded.
It was you, wasn't it? You were the bastards that killed my friends!
Ah, it's a shame they didn't put up more of a fight.
Don't even try it! I'll freaking kill you!
Not so fast.
You're wide open.
Oh!
Yeah!
Aaron!
My little lungs! Ouchie!
A needle gun, huh? Talk about a nasty weapon.
Didn't realize you were a fan of Halo.
And I'm guessing you're ex-military, big guy?
Not bad, Spiky.
I see your acumen extends beyond that of Eastern martial arts.
No comment. They're clearly both fighting pros. We don't stand a chance right now. If I make an opening, maybe they can get him out.
Don't worry. We don't have orders to kill you. For now, anyway.
Leave this city before a battle with Heiyue begins. That is, unless you all want to end up like them.
I won't let you.
Aaron, please stop!
Aaron Yeager.
Get my...
Smell like a baka. There
Ooh,
we
hear
go.
that? The walking corpse still has some spunk left.
Please don't do
Next we meet,
necrophilia.
Challenge us with all the anger and resentment you can muster.
Get back here!
And in you go. I hope Aaron's gonna be alright. Doctor said his life isn't in danger at least. He's gonna need to stay off his feet for a while though. Thank you for bringing him back. Wish he was a little less battered and bruised. What's important is that he's still alive. Left to his own devices, he would have just kept fighting even if it cost his own life. Ugh, I knew he was a firebrand, but maybe he's just plain reckless. If the circumstances were any different, I think he'd have been more level-headed. Yeah, this just goes to show how important his friends were to him. Either way, it looks like an all-out war between Heiwei and Almada is inevitable now, and both sides are ready to throw down. Those people we fought in the warehouse were strong, but do they really stand a chance against Heiwei? I still can't believe they do that to their own people. Normally, I'd say hell no. Heiwei's got too much of an upper hand on their home turf, meaning A's gotta have an ace up their sleeve. Something that's got them believing they can take down Heiwei even with Yin in the fray. What are you thinking? That weird fog, or is it something else? Who knows? Either way, we can't drag you into this any further. Once the fighting begins, Heiwei will hunt Almada to their last without a shred of mercy. Neither the police nor the guild will be able to intervene, and unfortunately, there will be casualties. I see. At the very least, I'd wager Fan will be thinking about the common folk. Can't say the same about Jean, though. The cops of the guild will be on the case, so I'd say your role in all this is over. Why not call it a trip and head on home? Jack, you got a point, I guess. Out of work reasons for staying. Our other business around here can wait till this mess blows over. That'll just have to be me and Fairy. Oh, I suppose so.
Then how about I give you a reason to stick around? I've got a job for you, Spriggan.
Aaron! You shouldn't be out of bed yet. Your wounds may reopen.
I don't have time to sit around and feel sorry for myself. Almada and Heiwei are up to some shit. And my friends are dead because of it.
They're up to no good. They started
I couldn't avenge
in
them
my
on my
neighborhood.
own. All I have to if I just teamed up with you, maybe my friends would still be alive. Those thugs in the warehouse, too. They could have atoned and made something of their lives.
Aaron.
What do I have to say to convince you? Mom loved this town so much, and so did my friends. So please, help me kick those bastards out of our town and make things right.
Oh, Aaron.
Finally dropping the pride, huh?
I've got one condition.
Huh?
We ain't killing anyone. Goes for that pair of Almada execs, too. We either force them to retreat or hand them over to Heiwei.
You've got to be kidding me!
If you were a member of Heiwei, I wouldn't stop you. But right now, you're just a nobody. Ain't gonna let a kid who's still finding his way become a murderer.
Man, even with stakes this high, he never really changes, does he?
It's true. If you're in a gang, murder, murder, murder.
I accept your
Not in a
condition.
gang, no murder, murder, murder. That was a special cream.
I'll try to figure out what Heiwei is planning. Though, I may not be able to do much.
We'll poke around and see if our contacts know anything.
Don't plan on us swooping in to save you, alright?
I know better than to bet on you.
Listen, Aaron. I know that if Auntie Yuefa were here, she'd let you go fight those monsters. So I'm not going to stop you either. You better not die out there, okay?
It's a promise.
Looking better already. I really didn't want to resort to using this salve. Wow, you were limping and ragged just moments ago. What the heck did you put in that salve? Some kind of secret Eastern recipe? Indeed, it's a precise blend of crushed dragon bone, soul moss, and divine powder. It revitalizes the body and dulls its pain receptors. However, there are big repercussions for you using it. You better be ready to spend a couple of weeks in bed once this is over, Aaron. Damn, that's some intense stuff. I could definitely use some in a pinch. It's a little scary sounding, though. Bring it on. I'll take more than some medicine to stop the Crimson Khan. Actually, I'm not calling myself those edgy nicknames. Anyway, I owe you both big time. No wonder Hayway holds you guys in such high regard. You really know how to butter an old doctor up, don't you? I must admit, I never imagined the two of you would end up working together, Arkwright, but look at him now, relying on outsiders through and through. It's hardly my place, but please help him. Consider it me finally paying you back. How the hell does this guy know everybody? Have you met before, Shenli? We sure have. I've been hoping we could spar for a long time even. Gonna have to call a rain check on that one. I know you'd put up a real fight. This city's so awesome. The food is great and everyone is so strong. I was right with you until that last point. Well, Aaron, Arkwright, the outsiders may be dangerous, but you should be wary of Elder Geen as well. Is Shangshu or a force of nature? Furthermore, he's also the oldest of Heywei's elders who have long ruled this town. You'd be wise not to underestimate him. Why do you think he warned us about Lao Yayowa? Good question. Ian did give me that kind of vibe, though. I also have a feeling even one of his Shangshu would put up a hell of a fight. Yeah. Seem to be as fearsome a force as Yin. Yeah, whatever. We're better off focusing on Almada anyway. Much as I like to call the shots, though, you're in charge now, so what's the plan? First off, there weren't enough thugs at the warehouse for that to be all of them. And meaning the rest, and maybe those execs, have got to be somewhere else. So you think they have yet another base in the city? That makes sense. They need somewhere big to prepare their forces. There aren't many places that could be, though. The eastern quarter is out of the question, and Heywei's got their eyes on Newtown now. After all that shit that went down at the docks, we could probably rule there out, too. What about the naval port next to it? Though that would mean that the Navy is somehow involved in all this, which is disconcerting to say the least. That's definitely a possibility. Damn, the little lady's got a dark imagination. I would have thought Heywei would have the Navy in their back pocket by now. What do you think? Fawn's been greasing the Navy's palms for a while now. As far as I know, they're still loyal to Heywei. They got folks at the inside, too. Something this big wouldn't go unnoticed. I see. That option's off the table, then. Navy being bribed by one group and not the other is hardly comforting, though. Let's just pass forward. We've still got time left. Alright, it's time for a practical exam, kid. I showed you how we work last night. You got till this evening to find us those mobsters. Huh? My instincts are telling me we have almost all the pieces we need to find their other base, but I got a hunch what we're missing is something only you can find. You've lived here the longest and know this place is scent like the back of your hand, so we'll back you up. Now, sniffing around like a dog isn't my style, but what the hell, I'm not about to pass up a chance to steal your thunder. Ain't you a smartass. I'll need to catch my train later, but I can help until then. What are we waiting for? Let's go! Whew. Solid 20-30 minutes. Okay, I gotta grab some lunch. Okay. Got lunch. Ugh. Okay. All right. Did all that stuff. Yeah. Hey guys, what are you doing here at Ashen? I'm just exchanging some information. Y'all figure anything out? Patience, bud. Barely any time has passed since you last came here. That said, I'm starting to piece things together. Things in no small part to Hayway. Really? Can you share what you've learned so far? Suppose that can't hurt. After we learned about the storehouse, Jack, Hallie, and I spoke to the realtors in Longport. The only places that seemed suspect were the Meseldom Trading Company building and that storehouse. Are you sure those are the only possible hideouts? We're pretty sure the three of us poured through all the contracts over the last few months. Although I guess they could have purchased the place over a year ago, now that I think about it. I think that's unlikely. If a large piece of real estate was bought and left alone for that long, Hayway would have known about it. What if they rented multiple small to medium-sized properties instead? If they did that, then yes, it would have escaped our notice. Even still, I doubt they made that play. Well, it's true they could have duped Hayway with the paperwork. The civilians would have known something was up. Most of the small to medium-sized properties are in the residential district and the business district. There's a lot of people coming and going in those places. Right, if there was a bunch of abandoned sites all over the place, they'd have known about it. And they'd be talking about it too. No way they'd keep quiet on account of some shithead gangsters. Also, Hayway would know if the people were being threatened. Feels like we hit a brick wall. For the record, when I said I was piecing things together, I just meant I'd shucked a few possibilities off the game board. Sorry guys, wish we had more to share. No, you've all been a huge help. Thanks to you, we're getting close to solving this mystery. Call us if you figure anything out. Oh, Heavenly Mother, have mercy on us. Please calm the tyrant's rage. This must be our punishment. Longport is, you okay, pal? What's all doom and gloom? Van, Aaron, oh, it's just too cruel. You shouldn't have to bear the weight of our sins. Why must you suffer for our wrongdoing? Everything's gonna be okay, ma'am. No one here is suffering. Well, I mean, that's not entirely true. That mist brought back memories from that horrific day 40 years ago. I'm certain his fury has rekindled due to the taboo. This is all divine retribution for our sins. I'm so sorry that you all have to pay the price too. Okay, I'm totally honest. What do you mean by taboo and divine retribution? It's, I mustn't say, the city's abominable history will be buried with us. It cannot be passed to the next generation. Okay, well, if you don't want to share, we won't force you. In any case, we'll take care of the mess. That's right, even gather a few leads on it. You can leave it to us. I'm not gonna let anything happen to the cities. Keep your chin up, pal. I can't stand seeing you like this. I understand. Thank you for reassuring me. You've grown up so much, Aaron. You remind me so much of her when she was younger. Promise me you'll be careful, okay? That was crazy. Alright. I must do all I can for them. Welcome. I recognize you all. You came here with Ashen yesterday, correct? Aaron? Thank goodness you're okay. We've all been worried sick about you. Well, I can quit your worrying. As you can see, I'm fine. So, were things okay here yesterday? Yes, everyone in the theater last night. So the staff are all unharmed. Good to hear. A long face then. Well, I'm saddened by Sai's and Huang's passing, naturally. I knew them well. Those two came to watch our performances with their friends many times. They even helped out here from time to time. Damn, I remember that. Now they're just gone. They'll never see any of our shows again. Wanted to honor the memory, so we're adding a section at the end of our performance night. All the performers will join in prayer and offer up flowers towards the sky. We're in the middle of putting things together as we speak. You're really going out of your way for them. This all sounds like a good idea to me. Thank you, it's the least we can do for them. Fortunately, there's one small problem. You see, there's a particular flower I want to use. It carries a symbolic meaning that's perfect for the occasion. But I haven't been able to find it at the marketplace. Have you considered importing it? I thought about it, but I wouldn't have time to do so before the end of the day. I'd like to do this during today's performance, if possible. The Spring Lily. The Eroded Cave.
God.
Change shirts.
Well,
I feel like I could just take a nap.
looks like the bridge is down, and the tide is out too.
That hits the spot.
You're
You know what? I'll save. Take a break. Like I keep going back and forth, and I just want to get a couple things done.